Hello, welcome to our channel. Today we'll answer questions about the government's new announcement about international students. My name is Flávia Hirata. I'm a regulated immigration consultant for the Canadian government here at the Visa Immigration. Alright, let's get started. Let's talk about how the Postgraduate Work Permit (PGWP) is affected by the study permit cap in 2024. Question number 1. My husband is still a student and I will only graduate in 2025. Will be affected by the new PGWP rule? No, the new Postgraduate Work Permit rule applies to international students who begin a study program on or after September 1st, 2024. Students who are already studying should be fine. Question number 2. I'm about to get a postgraduate work permit from a public college linked to a private institution. Will be affected even if I study this college this winter? No, the new postgraduate work permit rule applies to international students who begin a study program on or after September 1st, 2024. Students who are already studying should be fine. Question number 3. I did a master's degree in 16 months and I got a 16-month postgraduate work permit. Under the new rules, can I get an extension to apply for my postgraduate work permit? It's unclear whether the PGWP extension will apply to existing PGWP holders or only those graduating in the future. We are waiting further information from the IRCC in this regard. Question number 4. Will graduate certificate courses receive a postgraduate work permit? To receive a postgraduate work permit, the program and institution must be approved as a designated learning institution with a PGWP-approved courses. You can use the IRCC tool to see if your organization is a DLI and PGWP approved. Question number 5. Can I get 3-year postgraduate work permit after 1 year study? To get a 3-year postgraduate work permit, you must have done a program of study that was at least 2 years long, or a master's or PhD level. Question number 6. Who is not eligible for a postgraduate work permit? The new changes to the PGWP eligibility affect those who are studying at a private school with a curriculum license arrangement with a public organization. If you study at any organization that falls into this category, you cannot get a postgraduate work permit. Now, let's talk about spousal open work permit changes in 2024 for international students. Question number 1. I'm an international bachelor student at Ontario. Will my spouse open work permit be affected? I'm planning to get married next year, so will my spouse be able to come here and work until I complete my bachelor's? We don't have answers to this question yet. What we know is that the government only plans to grant spousal open work permits to the spouses of master's and doctoral students. So your spouse may not be eligible since you're studying for a bachelor's degree. We'll provide more information once the government makes it available. Question number 2. What about students who get a PGWP and then pursued a postgraduate diploma program? Question number 2. What about students who got a PGWP and then pursued a postgraduate diploma program? Will my spouse be eligible for an open work permit? It's not clear at the moment, but your spouse may not be eligible. The IRCC has said that open work permits will only be available to spouses of international students in master's and doctoral programs, and those in other levels of study will not be eligible in the coming weeks. We are waiting further announcements regarding spousal open work permits. If you are on a PGWP and not a study permit, your spouse should still be able to get a spousal open work permit as long as you are employed. Question number 3. What happens if someone has already approved permits but arrive in July to start courses in September? Are they still valid? Yes, they are. Question number 4. Are there other ways my family can join me in Canada? If you're studying at a master's or PhD level, your spouse can get an open work permit and your child can join you as a visitor or a student based on their age. If you're studying a program that is not a master's or PhD, your spouse and children may be able to join in Canada as visitors. Your children may get a study permit based on their age. Question number 5. My spouse is on a spouse open work permit. Can this be extended if I extend my own study permit? We are not sure yet. This will depend on several factors. If you're studying a master's or doctoral degree, your spouse may still be eligible for a spouse open work permit. If you're studying a bachelor's degree or any other undergraduate program, you still need to wait for further details from the government. The IRCC has indicated that it does not plan to grant spouse open work permits to students completing their undergraduate studies. It's unclear whether they will intend to extend the existing spouse open work permits for those who started studying before September 1st, 2024. Question number 6. I have applied for a study permit and a spouse open work permit at the same time, but we're waiting for a decision. Will the spouse open work permit be rejected? It's not clear now. We need further information from IRCC on this point. Question number 7. What options does my spouse have to work in Canada while studying? If you're studying for a master's or doctoral degree, your spouse may still be eligible for an open work permit. Otherwise, your spouse could try to find another way to get an open work permit, like International Experience Canada via working holiday visa, or to apply for permanent residence, or finding employment and getting a labor market impact assessment, LMIE. Question number 8. Is my existing spouse open work permit still valid under the changes? Your current spouse open work permit that hasn't expired is still valid. The IRCC has not canceled the existing permits. We will keep you informed as we gather more information about these changes. Thank you for your attention, and together we strive to create a sustainable and welcoming environment for all in Canada. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more immigration updates and valuable tips. Thank you for joining us today.